One thing that our team talks about a lot is improving every day. We want to get 1% better every time we step out on the field, and we take a lot of ownership in that. The girls have been good about really raising their level of discipline on the field, the extra work they're doing, studying film, and just getting ready to make this season count. There's a lot of changes that we've made in terms of our offense, our defense, our ride, whether it's a play that just has more options, that's more free-flowing, or whether it's different defensive sets that we haven't had as options in the past. I think it's important to incorporate those things, not just to make our players better, but to give opposing teams something else that they have to look at. That's just the way the game's evolving now, that we have to have more variety in our play. I know that with the new changes that we've made, early in the season, it's still going to be a little bit of trying things out. What we want to do is peak at the end of the season. Peak when it counts, make sure that we are playing our best lacrosse when we're in the middle of conference play. And all the games leading up to that are learning experiences, and that's fine. What is going to ultimately define this team and our season is how hard we fight day in and day out. And that's something we harp on every day, whether you're a freshman, whether you're a sophomore, that you're competing. And we're out there when it's 15 degrees, and we're out there shoveling, and we're out there doing extra conditioning and fighting to make sure that we're in the top of the conference. We have a little phrase that we say often, and it's water the bamboo, which means that basically bamboo takes a long time to nurture the soil and water and all that kind of stuff before the bamboo shoots even come up, and it could be months to years before those shoots come up. So that's kind of the metaphor that we use, just to say, hey, the work that we did in the fall, the work that we're doing now in the cold, we're watering the bamboo, and those shoots are going to come up, and the victories are going to be earned by what we're doing right now, not by what we do the day before a game. Over the last 3 years as an assistant, I was starting to inject my own style and try things out and see what works and see what doesn't work. And I was a young coach too, so it was just trying things out from that aspect also. But you know, seeing what has worked with this team, I think, is a huge advantage now that I'm the head coach, and I know the personnel, and I know what it takes to get them to the CAA tournament, which we've done ever since I got here. So we're really excited just to take that next step now and hopefully make a much better run than we have in the CAA tournament. It's a lot of fun working with this group of girls and getting to try out all these new ideas that they really buy into, and I think they respect our staff because we put a lot of time and effort into what we're doing, and we expect the same of them. We only get so many chances when you're a college athlete, and for these seniors who have worked so hard, I think the underclassmen are really playing for them and working their butts off for them. The team chemistry couldn't be any better on this team, and that's a huge element that is hard to coach. We have a lot of laughter at our practices, and it's not to say we're not serious and down to business, but we have fun while we're doing it. I think our whole sophomore class is really the class to watch this year. A lot of them either redshirted or got a little bit of playing time last year, and they're just going to explode. Emmy Duffy in the midfield, she was a CAA rookie team last year. Eva Winiarski redshirted last year, but she was a huge component of our scout team offense and really took it to our starters, even though she was redshirting. And then Milan White has really come into her own this year. She's a big, aggressive player, and she's commanding the draw, and I think she's going to do some really awesome things on attack as well. I'm so excited for Amanda Norsini. She's one of our awesome leaders as a senior, and she's been a starter for us since her freshman year. And she's really coming into her own this year. This season is about her, it's her team, and I'm really excited to see what she can do in the CAA. Tarisha Bradley in goal really had a strong first year in net for us last year, and she learned a lot, and she learned a lot about what it takes to lead the defense. And we're a young defensive unit, and I think that she has the tools now and the confidence in her abilities and the vision now to be able to direct our defense and come up with big stops when we need them. There's going to be a lot of new faces out on the field, whether they're sophomores or freshmen or even upperclassmen that are just seeing the field for the first time. I still don't think that we, even as a staff, have a good grasp on what kind of potential this team truly has. And it's just going to be a matter of those younger players stepping in and proving what they can do. They prove it in practice, but I think when they have an audience, they are really going to shine. And I'm excited to see who steps up, and I think it's going to be some unfamiliar faces for a lot of people. This team is really resilient, and it's going to pay off. It's going to be a dogfight every single game, and we need that support to be able to motivate our girls and get through it. And we've had so much alumni support this year. It's been awesome. So I just encourage everybody to come out to the games and go get them.